go. What's up, champ? Good to
What's that
see
with
you.
it? What's that, brother? How you doing?
My guy. Word.
Hey, Regis, before anything, I just want to say, man, I'm a much bigger fan of you as the man. I see how you are with your family. I see how you are with your community. I see you in Colombia. I see you in Brazil. Bro, my man, I am ecstatically much more of a respectable to you towards who you are as a man, as a father, as a husband. First
Thank you,
and
brother.
foremost, this is not boxing talk. I'm just talking about the man that you perceive to show us who you are is one of admirable character, and I
Thank you,
respect
brother.
you
We
100
got
in
the
that.
one and
Thank
only
you, bro.
Henry Garcia on the live right now. Henry, we got
Bro,
here Zab Judah and Regis Prograis and my man HLD. What's going on, Henry? What's cracking? Judgment Day is tomorrow.
Well, for some people, not for me.
Okay.
But no, I don't call it Judgment Day, bro, because I know my son doesn't do shit like that, bro. We've been doing this since 7 years old. He's been knocking people left and right. Devin ain't no fucking different. Come on, bro. Devin's a weakie. He's a fraud, bro. And I'll tell Zab Zuda to his face.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's my friend. That's my friend. Hold on, Henry. Hold on.
Yeah, but he might be your friend, but he was going against Ryan. So I'm just telling it the way it is. I like that dude. I like him a
But
lot.
that's family.
But
Hold on.
you know
Hold
what?
on.
If you go against my
Hold on,
boys,
Henry. Hold on, Henry.
I
Hold on.
gotta tell you that you guys were dead wrong, man. And for him to have so much experience, I don't even know why he picked Eddie Haney.
That's his godson. That's why.
Well, that's cool, bro. But the thing is that he's not a good fighter, bro. I'm sorry, he's not. I mean, he always fought guys that were much older than him. He always fought guys that were shorter than him. But when he met somebody his own age and maybe a little taller, he met his match. But like I said, I respect Zab Judah. I do. I like the way he was boxing against Mayweather and stuff. I loved it. Even Ryan loved it. But the thing is that when you go against my son the way you do and say, "Oh, he's gonna beat him up easily," well, that kind of hurts me.
I said he's gonna beat him up easily. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? When did I say that?
He said that, Henry? When did you hear that? That he was going to beat him up easily?
I heard that from other people that were telling me that.
He say, come on, Henry,
Walk right over. He's gonna walk right over him.
Henry, we are grown men here. We don't do that, brother. You know me, I know you well, and I didn't say that. I didn't say that. So if you say another person said that,
okay, then I misheard wrong, and I apologize.
100%. Because what I did say was the fight was going to be a great fight. I said it was going to be a great fight. Mills didn't. I said it was going to be a great fight. I said Ryan got great attributes in his fight, and Devin Haney has great attributes in his fighting style. So I said it's going to be a fucking crazy ass fight. Of course, was I going with Devin Haney? 100%. That's my family.
Well, you have
100%.
You have to.
Yes.
You have to. That's a given.
But I don't feel that I gave any disrespect to Ryan or discredit him.
All right. Well, like I said, man, if I heard it wrong, I apologize.
Yeah,
this is what I heard from other people. Just like I heard that Paulie Malignaggi was talking crap. I mean, anybody that's gonna do that,
yeah, but
I'm gonna be a
but you can't say that because Paulie don't even like Devin. Paulie and Devin don't even get along.
I had Regis on here.
Yeah, we lost Regis or what?
I respect you as a man. I respect you as a boxer, and you did what you had to do. But hey, we proved you guys wrong, and now you guys want to talk about steroids and all that crap. Come on, bro, we don't need that. You gotta be kidding.
We got 20.
Yeah, but Henry, that's not Zab. Zab's not talking about. He's not.
I'm talking about in general. People are talking about steroids and Ostarine and that crap. When we ever did stuff like that?
Man, we lost Regis.
We had Regis Prograis. We were talking about some similarities of things.
7 years old, man. You think we're gonna try to do something crooked now at this stage of age? Come on, bro. That's got to be the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. And you know, and Bill Haney, for him to come around and say it's Judgment Day or whatever, man, I don't like that. I don't like hearing stuff like that. I mean, you're a man. You're a man. Come talk to me.
I mean, but it's a fact, though. It's a fact. Tomorrow is the judgment day of the call about. We're gonna find out whether he was clean or dirty. Tomorrow is the day. I mean,
Yeah,
they just using the word. They just using the word.
Even if something comes out positive, you know, even if something comes out positive, you got to go through a due process because people got to hear both stories. You know what I mean? Just like they said that Ryan was positive for steroids and Ostarine. Next thing you know, he wasn't positive for steroids. See, it's like you got to go through the process first. You can't just call it Judgment Day. You know when Judgment Day is? When they slam the hammer and say, "Okay, man, we found you guilty, and you're gonna be banned for 6 months to a year."
That's for well. Correct us if we're wrong. That's what we are expecting tomorrow. Is that it's a judgment day to say whether he was clean or dirty.
Well, my understanding is that the lawyers are gonna talk. The doctors are going to talk. I mean, you know, let that happen first. You know what I mean? Again, it's up to them. All I'm saying is that whatever the outcome is, I know for a fact, my son knows for a fact, he already been on YouTube and on Instagram telling people that he don't even know how to take steroids. And that's the truth.
Well, just since we're touching up on this, and we lost Regis Prograis because since we're touching up on this, Henry, in my strong opinion, it doesn't matter what VADA says tomorrow because VADA is obsolete against the New York State Athletic Commission rules for adjudication. They do not allow in their provisions any third-party testing, which means then their own rule books, when it says they're supposed to be the ones conducting a urine sample on the day of the fight, they're the ones who are supposed to be doing the testing of their own. There's no provisions for VADA. So, and the legality, it doesn't matter. They can say he had crack cocaine in his system tomorrow, and it wouldn't matter because against the rules of the State Athletic Commission rules, there's no allowance for third party. There's no provisions, and that's what VADA is, a third party.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So, you know, I mean, hey, bro, you know, all I can say is that I know deep in my heart that Ryan doesn't do stuff on purpose. I know that for a fact. You know, he drinks. He drinks, though. He does do that. You know, and I wish he would stop. He does drink tequila.
He's a 25-year-old, young buck. But he's 25 years old. You know what I mean? And I get it.
Like, yeah, I understand you. So what's up, Marty? We have Ryan Garcia's dad, Henry, on here. Obviously, we got my man Zab Judah.
But hey, let me go back to Zab Judah, man. I like the dude, man. He knows me, and I know him. We're good.
Well.
But you know, but the thing is that.
But you came in so hot. You came in so hot, Henry, that Regis left.
I know because you know what it was. I had heard something prior, and again he cleared it up. And guess what? I'm man enough to say, well, if you cleared it up and told me in front of my face, then you know what? I respect that, and I apologize.
100%.
Henry, since we had Regis and the topic was Regis Prograis and what has been, if you will, exposed with the rule of law of the state of California with the rehydration rules, and Devin Haney coming in at 3% above the 15% allowance, and which the commission state law rule says that the fight should have been canceled, the bout. What's your take on that?
Man,
do you believe that Regis Prograis should file a complaint?
Absolutely, man. That's shocking because, you know, again, that right there is proof. That is 1,000% proof right there. And I think this law passed in 2020 or something like that.
2019.
Okay, 2015. Yeah, I apologize again, but that to me is like, that's wrong because that right there is proof. And I'll tell you right now, Haney came well beyond his weight inside the ring with Ryan. I know he weighed in like 165, if not more, easily, because I was in his dressing room, and his thighs, I kid you not, his thighs were like twice as big as mine. I was like, damn, this dude's like ready, you know, and
He's always like that, though. He's always like that.
This guy,
He's always like that.
Yeah, but I never knew that.
But it's different rules for every state, Henry. So in New York, there's no rehydration rule.
Getting back to that rehydration, 18% for them to allow it, and not only that, to give them a belt. I mean, that's, to me, there's some fishy. It sounds fishy to me, and it should have never happened.
Yeah, especially with the state inspector or the commission signing off on the check. He documented it as what it was, and it was in violation. So it's just hard to understand. Not hard to understand, I guess. But why did he allow that oversight?
Well,
you know,
that's why I was telling people that we gotta stop this, man. There's gotta be a way, because there's too much stuff going on behind closed doors. Maybe people are being paid off. I don't know, bro. I really don't know. All I know is that you got the rehydration clause. You have steroids out there. Now all of a sudden you have Ostarine, which, believe me, that's new to me. It might have been out there back then, but this is the first time I've heard of it. And I'm being real. I'm being real because, like I said, all my son, you know, I train him to do is be entertaining and knock people out. That's it.
Right. Mr. Garcia. So there was two things he got caught with. It was Ostarine, and what was the other thing?
no, it was Ostarine, and then your body produces 19-nandrolone naturally. You know, it's a product that your body produces naturally. Now they have markers where they like, okay, this is a little bit higher, so we got to then investigate and test with the IRMS to find out if it's produced synthetically or naturally from the body. And when they did the secondary test, it came out that it was naturally produced in his body, not a synthetic steroid. Like nandrolone is a synthetic steroid.
Well, like I said, I'm not a doctor, brother. All I know is that according to Dan Raphael, he posted something and he said that Ryan was cleared of that 19 Ostarine or whatever.
Right. It was naturally produced.
So he was clear for that.
You know, whatever it was. All I'm saying is that goes to prove that why would my son even dare do something like that? This is all new to me, and it doesn't make sense to me. But hey, man, it is what it is. I know for a fact, you know, like I said, the only thing that I'm going to admit to is that tequila. That's it.
I don't even have to mention that.
And
I mean,
I wish he would stop. I wish to God he would stop, because he's causing some problems, and I feel horrible. But you know what? I'm going to say this, and it hurts me. But I think my son is going through another mental issue. I think so, bro. And because I know my son, you know, like a book, and his behavior, his antics, that hurts. That hurts me as a father. Like, to hear him and to see him, you know, it's just like, where is my boy at? Where is he at?
He's caught up in the spotlight, you know. I mean, that's where he's at right now, and being young and whatnot. He's learning his ways, you know, as he goes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that, but for a 25-year-old, I don't think he can handle all this.
He has no choice. He's gonna have to start putting his big boots on, tie him up, and strap him up, because that's what he needs to do, Henry. That's all I can tell you. As a man, we all were young, and you know, either we gonna fall down and get back up, or you're gonna lay down, and you know, he's gonna learn one way or the other.
You're right about that. You're absolutely 1,000% right about that. But when we were 25, we didn't have this fame. We didn't have the money. We didn't have the glory. We didn't have people grabbing us and wanting to get an autograph. We didn't have that. You know, I mean, this is something that's happening to Ryan, and it's been happening to him since he was 20.
It's an abnormal lifestyle. It's an abnormal lifestyle.
Question for you, Henry. Right. So the other day we had a guy by the name of Scooter on here. He's a conditioner trainer coach that said that he spent the last 11 hours with Ryan and helping him lose his weight. Did you know anything about that?
No, sir. Nope. I didn't know. Again, I the only time that my son talks to me,
He said he met you quick,
like
a couple seconds.
It's like late at night, and then he'll text me, and that's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he said he shook your hand passing by.
Yeah, he shook your hand. He said going by. When you guys was in New York, you came to the gym late night. Wait. Did he say it was late night, Mills? Because I don't want to say nothing.
I don't know exactly if it was late.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was late night or not. But he said that he spent the last 11 hours with Ryan Garcia helping him make the weight, and he said he did everything clean. He did everything by the book. I mean, Scooter's a good friend of mine. I know him. We go way back. You know, he was my trainer when I my conditioning coach in 1998 when I beat Mickey Ward, and a bunch of fights after that. And you know, I know him to be a good, clean guy. You know what I mean? So, but I was just asking, did you know anything about the weight cut 11 hours before the fight?
I wasn't there, brother. To be honest with you, I wasn't there.
Yeah, Scooter said that.
My daughter was getting married, and I had to fly back to California.
Okay.
I wasn't even there for the weigh-in. I wasn't.
Punch.
If you look at the weigh-in, you won't see me there because I was in California. So I didn't know anything. What I found out later on was Ryan didn't drink beer. He drank apple cider. That's about it.
Right. He was playing to the audience.
Yeah.
We got Punch drunk. Was goody?
What's good? Milk City was good. Zab was good. Henry was good. H.
What's up, brother?
Henry.
You guys doing a great job, and thank you for giving me that research on Prograis because I think that was right on point, and I'm still like shocked that they allowed it, and they also gave him a belt. That's weird.
Well, he could still file a complaint.
Eddie Hearn, and of course Victor Conte. They won't bring that up. You know that. That's kind of weird. They won't bring it up. It's like they'll bring everything else up. They won't bring that shit up.
Let me ask you a question, Henry. Is tomorrow just testing of the B sample, or is also testing the possible supplements? Or that just comes after the B sample results, and then y'all go back to the drawing board and give the commission the supplements that Ryan have taken to see if it was contaminated. Are y'all doing that tomorrow as well, or is just the B sample and that's it?
I think there's going to be a lot of things covered, but they have people that are going to be on standby. I know lawyers are going to be there. Because they want to watch this thing closely. They don't want any tampering going on. They're gonna watch it closely, and they're gonna address it. But these are experienced people, and I'm anxious as you guys are. I want to see what comes up. I mean, I wouldn't know. Like I said, I this is the first time I heard of Ostarine. It's just the weirdest thing, bro. But you know what? I mean,
the reported amounts that are out there, Henry.
I just hope that Victor Conte isn't involved in all this, bro. Because I'm gonna be very pissed if he is.
Nah,
Victor's not. People will even be considering that man.
Victor's not involved in this, Henry. Victor's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. You know what? I think you and Victor gotta just sit down and have a conversation, Henry, and that's it. And I think that you would learn to love Victor.
Okay,
when
but
you understand.
wait, hang on. Who am I talking to right now?
This Zab.
Oh, Zab. Okay, Zab. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize. Now I recognize your voice.
Right.
But Zab, I'm sorry, brother, but please don't mention that man's name. Okay, because and I'm a grown man. Okay, and just like you told me, don't talk to grown men like this. Okay, don't talk to me about Victor Conte, because that man is a son of a bitch. He's a cheater. He will always be a cheater in my eyes. And I don't know why the hell people are even talking to him. And that snack shit don't work, according to Sugar Shane Mosley. So if you want to argue with Sugar Shane Mosley about that, go ahead. But that snack don't work, bro. And that guy, for you to support a man like that, bro, come on, brother. I think you're smart.
Yeah.
Get him back.
No, he's back. He's back.
He's
back.
driving. He's driving.
He's
That's what it is.
driving.
All right.
He's driving.
One more question, Henry. One more
I
question.
mean,
It's a serious.
somebody
One more question, Henry. It's a
that
serious
went
one.
to jail. Wait. Somebody that went to jail and gave steroids to Marion Jones.
I understand.
Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, and the federal people sent him to jail, and then he comes out of it and he wants to redeem himself, but then he goes into boxing with his friend Dan Rafael, and now he publicly says that he knows how to cheat, he knows how to hide things, and you're gonna say he's a good man, bro? Come on.
I'm only telling you from my experiences of myself working with Victor Conte. Victor Conte has never pulled me to the side and told me take this and put this in you or do this and do that. When I worked with Victor Conte for those years, we worked clean. We worked on a straight supplements, and that's it. We didn't use nothing illegal. We never fell. I worked with VADA with Victor Conte, VADA and USADA. I worked with both of those, and I've never failed the test, not one time ever. And I've been on
No,
Snap programs.
I know, but I'm talking about in general, Sap. In
Yeah,
general, when somebody does that,
you know what?
it's
You know
like,
what? But Henry, in
it's
all
like
fairness,
it's like a pedophile. It's like a pedophile.
in all fairness, Henry, it's the same as saying a person went to jail. He served 34 years for a murder that he did. He came home and cleaned his life up. Why? Because in jail, he found out that wasn't the right thing to do. Why can't the man come home and be sorry for that and want to do the right thing and clean up? I mean, that's what I get from Vic. Yeah, he fucked up one time, but when he went in like a man, he did his time, and he came home and said, you know what? The sport that I fucked up, I'm gonna fix up. That's what I get from Victor Conte.
Okay, but guess what? He admits saying that he knows how to hide shit. I mean, that's scary, bro. He knows how to hide shit. He knows how to put shit in there. I mean, when a man is admitting, bro, that's like saying, hey, you know what? I'm no longer a pedophile, but I know how to spot a children, that's vulnerable. I mean, come on, brother. What more do you want? The dude's a fucking snake, bro. He's a fucking snake. He'll always be a snake. All he worries about is fucking money. He's a hungry son of a bitch, bro.
Nah, I don't.
And I mean,
He's pretty financially straight. I mean, Henry, I'm not gonna lie to you. He's pretty much sound in the financial space. So he's not just doing this to look for a dollar or something like that. I mean, I know the man well.
Look at. Well, what I'm thinking is that, I mean, Snap. Okay, according to Shane Mosley and some other boxer saying that shit don't work. That dude is just I don't know, bro. It's like I got a vitamin that's better than Snack. It's called Z-Bex.
It's called what?
I mean, that shit works, man. But this dude is just look it, bro. The bottom line is that once you're crooked, you're gonna always be crooked. I'm sorry, bro, because it's in its system now.
I think
anything, we should really dig deep with all his boxers and do hair samples. At least let's see what comes out.
Let me go first.
See what comes out. Because he also admitted that he has ties with people in VADA. He said that he has ties with people.
Well,
with
I think
VADA.
that what he said was,
Isn't
I
that
think what he
scary to
said,
you?
I think that what he said was he was the one that started VADA. VADA. He started VADA. He gave them the idea of the clean testing, and he was the one that, if I'm not mistaken, it was his
Basically
dollars.
build a system.
Yeah, it was his dollars that went into building the VADA situation. But he's not on the board. He don't work for them. He don't receive a check. This is everything that we found out from him. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know, but
So he,
he knows people that are involved. That's scary, bro. That's like I could pick up the phone and hey Zap, you know, just between you and I, man. Let's cover this shit up, bro. Oh, okay. And then we'll bring our reporter, Dan. Because Dan likes me, man. So he'll put it out there, man. He'll move the world around. I mean, these are some crooked son of a bitches, bro. These are people that will try to convince people otherwise. That's what's scary. That scares me as a father, knowing that my son is innocent, but yet they're gonna put some shit on him so that their brand doesn't get tarnished and that Haney's record doesn't get tarnished. Bro, Haney lost fair and square. We beat him in the amateur. I mean, he was easy, bro, and he's still easy.
I think if Victor Conte says that he doesn't work with VADA and things of that nature, he shouldn't be putting people's personal information of VADA and be the first one to do it, because people are piggyback off Dan Raphael's report and what Victor Conte puts on Twitter. Victor Conte will put Devin Haney's information on Twitter before Devin Haney even puts it. So when people bring up Victor
yeah, but
Conte,
it's
is that
yeah, but it's
Victor Conte
public
want to be in the
information.
situation?
Yeah, but it's public
Not
information
on
though.
VADA.
Legal,
Nah, not on VADA, Zab.
it's
On
not.
VADA, VADA's job
No,
is not. Yeah, nah.
they have a
They have a policy. They don't
they have
They
a
don't
policy.
publicize anything.
So how does he get
Right.
the test?
Exactly. That's the
Exactly.
question. That's why they're so
Other question
suspicious.
I got, Zab, since you brought up, I didn't know that. So what Victor Conte did, he's the one who put up the front to set up VADA, who happens to be set up as a non-for-profit company, which is allowed to have tax-free donations or tax-deductible donations on on top of everything else. They still hire another company because it's not VADA who does the test, the pickups of the testing guys. VADA hires another company called Claridium, who then Claridium is the company that comes out and does the knocking on your door to collect your pee-pee. So it's not even VADA who does it. So what's the point of having VADA? They're like a general contractor because they don't do the testing,
Right.
they don't do the collecting. What's the point of having VADA when you can just go to Claridium directly themselves, who also does test results management? So what is the purpose of VADA? Yo, I'm telling you, the more you dig, the more you find.
Is the hustle. Is
It's a
the
great
hustle.
conversation. Great conversation, guys. Great conversation. Great conversation. Word. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm learning some things that I didn't know either. You know
You
what
know,
I'm saying? But
I think the
So
fighters
is it
don't question.
Regis?
yeah, I mean,
I think the fighters don't question it and don't go deep in it because he sponsor y'all, so y'all don't have to pay that $20,000. So y'all don't ask. I mean, it ain't coming out of your pocket. But if you was
bullshit.
paying twenty
No, no,
thousand,
no, no, no. Stop. No, 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 no. I'm gonna stop you right there. I paid. I paid for everybody test. Every test
no,
I
I'm saying
paid.
not everybody.
Oh,
I'm
I don't
saying he sponsored. He
know about.
sponsored.
Yeah, yeah. I paid. I remember. I could go back and pull some of my checks and show y'all. I paid VADA to take clean samples. Danny Garcia, Amir Khan, Mayweather, Cotto.
Hey,
I can tell you big fights,
hey
nigga,
Zab,
and you had to be VADA tested.
hey Zab, man, I ask you with all due respect. I'm not trying to get too nosy, but because it's your personal. But what is the average cost of a camp VADA testing? Yeah,
What?
what's the average cost that it takes to have VADA come out to do testing for a training camp?
Well, it depends on your fight. I mean, sometimes they might charge 100. It might charge 70,000. It might charge. I mean, it's a
What?
very expensive. It's a very expensive test. You know what I'm saying? It's a very expensive test.
VADA
That's
charges
why.
that much.
But that's why everybody don't have it in their fights. Everybody don't have that VADA testing in their fight because
Mm.
they can't afford it. So it's only for I mean, it's for the big fights, for the elite fights, to make sure that these guys are clean.
No,
That was what I was told VADA was for.
Got
no.
Remember,
you.
I'm saying some fighters pay for it, but other fighters are sponsored by Victor Conte. So Devin Haney may not be paying.
well,
He may be
I never
sponsored.
fought a VADA sponsored fighter, so I don't know what are they thinking. I'm only telling you what VADA do, and VADA's no joke. VADA, they got all of your whereabouts, all of your addresses. They will come and test your ass anywhere. You don't know when they come in, you don't know how they come in, but just know they coming, and they don't accept. Oh, I can't be seen today. No such thing.
But I know, but I know for a fact,
But
but I know for a fact that Victor Conte could pick up the phone and call VADA and get some information. I know
I
that
mean,
for a fact.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
Come
I mean, I
on,
don't know how you know that for sure.
he could pick
How you for
that would be
sure
a
up the
you know
phone.
speculation.
that?
But
He could pick
it,
up. Hey, yo,
But how
Victor
do you know
Conte.
that?
theoretically,
How do you know that?
Victor,
theoretically,
I'm putting my face on it. But I'm guys, look, anybody could see. I'm saying it. Yes, Punch Drunk Boxing. Yeah, Victor Conte could pick up the phone, call VADA, and know when you was tested and what you took, or what's in your exam, and he's not even working with you. And this Punch Drunk Boxing,
I
just in
don't know
case you
that.
want to sue,
I don't know
I'm
that,
putting
so
my
I can't.
face on it.
I
I mean,
I can't.
it's a logical theoretical possibility. We're not saying that it's a fact. It's just it's a theory. Can he pick up? Does he know the right people to call if he wanted to? I
Probably
would say he
so.
does.
Probably so.
I would
100%.
that's all. That's all.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all.
all I'm saying. He could pick up the phone and call VADA himself
Hey
if
Mills,
he's
is
not
Henry
working with.
still there? Henry still there?
Yep.
Okay. So Henry, tell me this. Another question. What would happen if you guys just tomorrow they came back and say, you know what, you guys failed, you guys are positive, you guys are that. What would you say then?
I didn't hear you. Repeat that again.
I said,
He
what
said
if
that.
tomorrow's test come back that it came back and the guys and Ryan was dirty? I mean, what would you have to say about that then?
Well, I hate to use the word dirty.
Well, you know,
Unclean.
unclean. I'm sorry about that. You're right.
You got to rephrase that.
Not clean.
Right. Not clean. I'm sorry about that. Not clean.
Dirty already shows that he's guilty, just like when they said about Canelo, clenbuterol. Okay, we're talking about Ostarine because that's something that's new to me. But again, it's not up to me, the people that are involved in that, and the lawyers and doctors that are going to be there. So I gotta wait till they speak out because they're the experienced ones. I'm just a father saying the truth that my son doesn't need to take steroids or any PEDs or anything to knock people up. He's been doing it since the amateur days, and I know you guys for a fact when he was knocking out all those Fortuna, Fonseca, Rodriguez, he was knocking all
Duarte.
knocking all these guys out. Why even Luke Campbell, who's a gold medalist? Why all of a sudden when it comes to Haiti happens? And who's involved? You got Victor Conte, you got VADA. You know, he has ties with VADA. I know that for a fact, bro. So anybody that tells me he doesn't is a liar. Okay, he has ties. He knows people over there. So please,
I'm pretty sure that.
my
I'm pretty sure.
intelligence here, okay, because he has ties with VADA. He knows people's phone numbers over there. He knows it. So I wouldn't trust that man. But all I'm saying is that whatever happens tomorrow, hey, they're all gonna they remember it's a due process. They have to explain themselves as to what happened. Maybe there was a supplement that was contaminated. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. All I know is that my son wouldn't do something on purpose.
This we do know from what's reported.
I'm gonna stand by saying that, and also saying that the only thing that I saw him do was drink tequila.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Well,
Another question, Henry. Do you think that with a high profile case like this, that Victor Conte has enough power to call somebody and switch the test or fix the test
or do anything in such a high profile case like this? Do you think anybody would take that bait and do that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Okay. All right. I'm just asking a question.
It's not.
That was me who said it, but the reason I say absolutely is because we're talking about we're not talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're talking about millions and millions of dollars at stake here. Millions of dollars. So if it takes $500,000 to pay off a DC a doping collection officer, does it, or it takes somebody to swap out the, yeah, there's money for that. There's absolutely money. If we have money for lawyers, I trust me. There's enough money to pay a few people off who are making, maybe $20 an
But
hour or some shit like
who do
that.
you pay? Who do you pay for that? Who do you pay? I mean, who takes that chances and that risk of
The guy who knocks on your door, man. That same guy who knocks on your door to take your collection, bro.
If a drug,
so he's gonna take the risk of changing the sample, losing his job, and being put on
For
the board.
$500,000,
boxing. It's
for
boxing.
$500,000 when I only make $50,000 a year, you're gonna give me $500,000 to do this? Game.
We never heard
Why not a
Yeah,
mill?
but he could face jail time behind that. He could face jail time behind that.
Hey,
It's box.
people sell cocaine, my man, and they know they're gonna go to jail.
Hey, yo, boxing is boxing. That's the nature of boxing. That there's a lot of holes. There's a lot of holes in it. Anybody
It's
could
the
come from
Wild
the
Wild
street.
West, baby.
Exactly. Anybody could come from the street with money and be in boxing. Could be a manager. Could be a promoter. Could do anything. You could be a licensed trainer. Just go online and pay $25 and you in the corner. This is boxing.
I mean, look at what just happened with Regis. We have the document signed by the state inspector proving that Devin Haney was 3% above the state law. And he allowed the fight to happen when the state law says the fight must be canceled. So
they won't let it go viral, ladies and gentlemen. They won't let it go viral.
Also remember that Conor Bennett, Chris Eubank Jr. If Daily Mail would have never said anything, that fight was gonna go through with Chris Eubank Jr., with Conor Ben, the promoters, even the commission knew about the dirty test, and that fight was gonna go through if it ain't go to the Daily Mail that Wednesday. So this is boxing, man. This is boxing.
So who do we blame? We can't blame the fighter.
Everybody's accountable.
And that's the problem. That's the problem, Zab. Right now, I'm hearing Regis, bro, and I feel his manhood on the line, his pride, because he's not. I know what he's trying to say. I don't want to be a bitch. I don't want to be a bitch.
I like.
I don't want people to look at me like I'm complaining.
I like Regis Prograis, but fair is fair. If that happened, then fairness should be dealt with. You know what I'm saying?
Do you? All right, Zab. Let me ask you, Zab, because then I'm respecting your tone right now, big time. So if what's been said and what's explained to Regis Prograis is the undeniable, pure fact, 100, should he file a complaint with the State of California Commission to have an investigation, to have this fight be a no contest, so he could be reinstated as WBC champion, and then tell Devin Haney, you want to fight again, we can do that.
Okay, but listen to this. But listen to this. Who's to blame in that? Is that Devin's fault that the commission allowed him to fight 3 pounds over?
No, it's not. It's not. No, the fault is on the commission right now. The fault is on the commission, the state law. They fumbled that. Yeah. Why did they fumble it? I don't know. But it also says in the law of the book, it says that the promoters, the managers are also responsible to adhere to the rules. So they're all in on it.
Everybody is responsible and need to take
except the fighter. It doesn't say the fighter's responsible. It says that the promoter, the managers, those who are putting up the event, and of course the California State Athletic Commission are responsible to make sure that these rules are adhered to, because it's binding by state law.
But you also gotta hold the fighter a little bit accountable.
No, you can't, because it's not in there.
So, wait. You know why?
He didn't even know.
Let me explain. Let me explain.
Stop. He didn't even know, Punch. He said it on the back. He didn't even know. He found out afterwards.
Who? I'm not
Regis.
talking about. I'm not talking about.
He's talking about that.
I'm not talking about Regis.
But it's not Devin's fault.
Hold on. Let me finish. I ain't even finished.
We're not saying that.
Let me finish. I said if the fighters is the first one to say publicly that this is a dangerous sport, as we all know it, Remember what Devin Haney in that interview said. He said, you put my health at risk, my health on the line. So fighters primarily knows more than anybody, the commission, that because they're the one that step inside the ring. They know the danger of it.
They don't know the rules, Punch.
So they know, by now they know the rules. The
No,
fighters know the rules. The
no,
fighters know the rules.
Punch. They don't know the rules, bro. Did you see the look on Regis Prograis' face? These fighters are walking around. They are pushed by what the promoters tell them to do. They're put on the spotlight. We got a big event. It must happen. It's the 11th hour. Let's go.
Bro, the fighters are weighing in. They're not weighing in and going like this when they weigh in blinded. Devin Haney knows he weighs 165 pounds. He knows he weighs 100.
Yes, but if
so
he does,
got to take responsibility.
But if Devin Haney doesn't know that the rule, but Devin Haney probably doesn't know the law.
Right,
Is what I'm saying.
Know that. He just fighting. He just fighting. He making.
He knows he's now. Does he know that he's being a weight bully? He knows he's a weight bully.
No. We're not gonna give a pass. You know why we're not gonna give a pass? Because that fight was Matchroom Boxing DHP. He is a licensed promoter in California. So he needs to take responsibility as a promoter himself.
Paperwork, bro. That's just that's an LLC for tax reasons, bro.
It doesn't matter, but you licensed promoter. If we're gonna give you props, if we're gonna give people props for being a promoter, no, you gotta take responsibility.
I don't give them props. I've never given them props for that DHP.
But they gotta take responsibility as a fighter and a promoter because he promotes fights too. Devin Haney promotes fights too. Right?
Now who you want to blame?
Hold on, let me ask
you. Eddie Hearn.
Zab, does DHP promotes fights? Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. So there's a responsibility as a promoter in Atlanta.
Local bar fights.
That's still a promotional company.
I never heard.
I don't know if I don't know the ruling to the DHP and Regis fight. I don't know what it was. I don't know who was that. But at the same time, if you making weight and I step on the scale and I've been busting my ass and I make the weight and they say good, he weighed 130, everything is good. I'm okay, good. Let's go.
You're walking away. Now, you know who does know? Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn promoted the Regis Prograis and Devin Haney fight. He's the man who needs to know why he allowed that fight to happen. He's the man who's right now on the hook on this. And why is he not being vocal?
Bro, what I'm saying that everybody has responsibility and accountability. I said not the fighter. I'm saying also the fighter because the fighter knows. A fighter knows why he's working with Snack and Victor Conte. Victor Conte is going to tell you how to rehydrate. He's going to manage everything.
That's a different topic, Punch.
No, it's the same topic. It's the same
topic. California State Athletic Commission state law.
Topic. I'm talking about the accountability and responsibility as a fighter. You know when you have an advantage towards the other fighter. You know that you stepping inside that scale 25 pounds over.
That I know. We know that. That's the way bully.
You know, so you know you got an advantage.
Okay, that part. But for you to say that Devin Haney knew the law.
He's a promoter of California. He's a promoter. He got to know the law. He's a licensed promoter of California. That's like me being a promoter in New York City. I don't know the fucking law.
I'm gonna tell you this much. That kid don't know shit about any of that.
Well, that's on him. That's on him.
His daddy.
That's his daddy. That's here. GM, thank you for the $2. Victor Conte himself said he helped create VADA.
He said that, yes.
Yeah, Zab already said that.
But he don't work there. He said that.
Cunningham, thank you for the $5. Regis, I met your mom at the Zorilla fight. She could have believed I drove from South Carolina. Tell the family I send my love to the people.
It's just like Ryan Garcia and any fighter. What they say, a fighter is responsible what goes inside their body, however it got there, right or wrong.
100%. All right.
But he may have a certain
depending on the state, yeah.
But he may have a strength and conditioning coach or a nutritionist that they feed him. He's just going to take his mind is to train and fight, recover, rest, and stuff like that. And he got a team around him that he's going to trust to feed him, to give him the right supplements. That's why you got Snack and Victor Conte. He's going to take care of that aspect.
Now, what we do know and I'll stand on this, from what we do know from the levels that has showed with Ryan, these are astronomically low levels, proving of a contamination source. Nothing of performing enhancing levels. We're talking 6 billionths of a nanogram. That's contamination levels. They want to put out there 60 tons or that. No, that is contamination level. And that's not, and to begin with Ostarine, which is a trash, poor man PED. I mean, I don't care if you take a 12 cycle of this shit, it's garbage. The efficacy is garbage. Victor Conte put it out on his own link on Twitter. And I'm reading his thing, and it says there's no scientific evidence that this has any efficacy, meaning it's trash.
Yeah, but it's a banned substance, though.
Many things are on there is a bad substance. Even Victor Conte says there's a lot of things that they shouldn't even be on there. I don't even know why they test the day before the fight and the day of. It's a waste of time, he said. That's Victor Conte's words.
Is Keyshawn Davis a cheater because they changed it to a no contest in Texas because you can't smoke weed? Is he a cheater?
The difference there is that the test from that one was from the state commission, not VADA. The state commission is the one who popped them dirty for cannabis, right? So that's why they could adjudicate and turn it into, because they have it prohibited in the state of Texas. Cannabis is illegal. See? Now in this case, it's VADA. VADA don't mean shit to the state of New York because they're a third party company. So I'm on the record. It don't matter what they say. The lawyers are gonna eat this up.
And the reason why that report that's supposed to be private, why that report was out before even going through the commission.
Because we know what's up with Dan Raphael, bro. We know what's up with him. We ain't dumb.
So, guys, while I still have Henry here, right, because he's driving, do you guys have any other questions for him?
Henry, maybe if Regis is still listening, and you heard the position that he's put under, and he may feel like his pride is in the way of having to do what's right for himself, for his family, for his team, and for those who support him. Do you believe that he should file a complaint with the State Athletic Commission of California for investigation to find out what's going on with this and possibly have this a no contest and return his belt?
What was the main reason of why you wanted to talk to Regis?
Well, the main thing is that I wanted to ask you was when he realized that Devin was 18%, 3% over the actual limit. Did he take him off or say, let's not do it? Or was there any feedback, or did they just let it happen or ignored it? I mean, because this is a state of law.
He answered that. He said he found out after the fight.
He found out after.
So somebody in his team, and they share the same promotional company that they work with, didn't notify him. They didn't notify him about the rules. So he got to look at his team as well. Everybody, because everybody looking for money. You know what I'm saying? The trainer, the manager, the promoters. So you know what? What? 18% they're gonna cancel the fight? Nah, we need this money, man. We need this money because everybody need money. Everybody takes advantage of the fighters because everybody else is getting paid. I ain't gonna get my I'm not gonna get my 25% if Regis don't fight. So yeah, but just let him fight.
But it's on the lead promoter. That's Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, that's my main concern is that Eddie Hearn's a grown man. He should have known better, But just like everybody knows this for a fact that when it comes to money, things are pushed to the side, and you gotta stop doing that. Someday somebody's gonna get hurt really bad.
No, but it's almost Henry is almost the same thing with y'all issues. Money made Devin Haney. Remember, your son came at 143, so money also played a part in y'all situation because Devin Haney could have easily said, "Nah, I ain't gonna take the money and be like Emmanuel Rodriguez, what he did to Luis Neri." Now, if Devin Haney would have been like, you know what, I want Barbosa because I'm not gonna fight y'all. In the end of the day, money is the reason why that fight went through with your son and Devin Haney.
Yeah, well, I mean, it went through because they agreed to pay off
money.
Yeah, it was agreed on both parties, and now all of a sudden Bill's saying that he regrets that. I mean, I don't get it.
Yo, Regis got to come back. It looked weird just him leaving like that.
Yo, he can come out. I'll drop out.
No. He left he just left. I mean, he heard he heard Henry and Zab go out, and he's like, "Oh shoot, this is my time to leave," or something like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, he didn't come out. He didn't
Because
come
he
out
knew
here
that
for that
he already
topic.
knew we asked these same questions earlier, and we already knew that he was gonna know that Henry was gonna talk about it. And
Yeah, I feel bad that he dropped off because the main of the topic was
That
him.
goes to prove, brother. Remember I told you the first interview that when somebody's guilty, they tend to hide. When somebody isn't guilty, they're on the air. Remember what I said, and I'll repeat it once again. When somebody in general is guilty, they tend to hide away. They won't answer your phone. They won't answer an interview.
Like
But man,
Diddy,
when they're not guilty, they're like, "Hey, brother, what's happening? How are you, brother? Yeah, brother, let's do it." You know, I mean, come
like
on,
Diddy.
we're talking. And Bill Haney is a guilty son of a bitch, bro. Him and Victor Conte, who you told me they doesn't want to come on the air. When somebody doesn't want to, bro, they are fucking guilty.
Hey, hey, yo, Henry, tomorrow, can you bring? Is it a chance that you could bring the attorney to Mill City Boxing? The attorney and Mill City could interview the attorney of Ryan Garcia tomorrow after the B sample.
Oh,
I
you're
can't.
could we
talking about Darren Chavez.
could we interview the attorney after everything is done? Could you bring the
That's
attorney?
something that I can ask him. I'm glad you mentioned him, but I'm sure he's gonna be very busy tomorrow. Him and everybody else, so it's gonna be a little hard. But I could always ask, but it's always entirely can't speak for them.
Okay.
Where's the hearing being held at?
Where's the hearing being held at? You,
Tomorrow's not a hearing.
I don't know.
no, you don't know.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
telephone. It's telephone.
no,
Okay.
All I
tomorrow, to my understanding, all they're gonna do is both sides are gonna be at the lab. They're gonna see how everything is done, examine everything else, make sure that they do the testing, and then after that,
That's
there's no
what.
hearing tomorrow though.
That's why I asked about the attorney, because it seems like the attorneys are the one that's going to be showing up, not necessarily everybody else. But
hope everything works out. Honestly, we're not here to do anything on purpose. We're not here to do that, bro. And I'm being real honest, 1,000%. I don't like to hurt people, man. I say a prayer is in the ring and to protect the fighter, his opponent. I say that, bro. I'm not a mean person. I don't have to be, brother. Okay? I don't have to be because, I've been doing this for a long time, and I love all the boxers. I love the whole show, too, but, the only thing that I'll go against steroids, if somebody did it deliberately, of course I would. I mean, that's, you're going to hurt the fighter. But if things are just on the level, bro, it's like wait till they explain themselves and let's go from there, bro. Because I don't want anybody hurt. It's not right.
Henry, to be fair, for the nature to be fair for the nature of this
Anything wrong, things wrong, wrong.
to be fair for the nature of the conversation, if it was the other way around, the
I,
other way,
I love
if it was the other way
it.
around, how would you feel?
I really do, man. I love it. The only thing that I don't like is a lot of money involved. Things get a little sidetracked, bro.
Right. Right.
Henry, if it was the other way around and you was in the position
Like,
if Ryan Garcia was in the position of Devin Haney, how would you go by it? How would you feel
Say that one more time,
if
Punch.
what?
if it was the other way around, for fairness of the nature of the conversation, if it was the other way around, if it was that Devin Haney tested for Ostarine and things of that nature, how would you handle that situation? Would you feel that Devin Haney was cheating?
Yeah, you know what I would say to that is that everything has a due process. Because I'm not gonna right away react with something like that because remember, there's always two sides to the story. But you got to have facts, just like in the court of law. You can't just say you're guilty. You know, you've got a whole, you know, a jury there behind you.
Reserve judgment.
Lawyers, a defendant, a prosecutor. So you have a defendant, a prosecutor, and a jury. You got to go through the process. It's called a due process, and everybody's got to do their due diligence. They can't just get dirty. Or I knew it, man. You know, how could he beat Haney so easily? No, brother. You know, if it was the other way around, I say the same thing. I say, well, let's just see what happens. You know, because it's just like I said, I love boxers, man. I know that they work hard. I know they do. The only thing I didn't like was when I heard that one guy with that was a snake there. What's his name? Panama Lewis.
Yeah, Panama Lewis.
That's dirty, bro. And what Margarito did with his raps, you know, I mean, you know, stuff like that, bro. That's not right. You know, and they got caught like that. It's not right. You know, but this Ostarine stuff, this is the first time I've heard of it. I don't understand it. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, all I know is Tylenol, Advil, and Motrin.
Okay.
You know, that's all I know.
Okay. Evil Active, thank you for the $2. I noticed Henry is saying on purpose now. Don't know what that meant. Yeah, so guys, you guys have any more questions for Henry before he heads out?
No, man. Thank you for your time.
Henry, thank you for your time. I try to get Regis on here for you.
But you know, wish just you know, like I said, let them handle. Let them handle everything, and
What we saying? Eddie Guerrero said, "You lie, you cheat, you steal." Thank you for the $2, Jaylene James. Appreciate you.
Epic Little said Henry full of shit.
He made sure to read that one.
Is that the one that you spotted, Zab? Is that the one that you? How about the other one, man?
I see that one.
He made sure to read that one.
He pinned it. Yo, man, Zab pinned that, man. He like, hold on, I gotta be pinned it.
Where Bill Haney's hiding your Henry? Is that what you said?
He's breaking up big time.
He's breaking up big time.
It's that Vegas.
He probably in the bad area.
Yeah, you in the bad area, Henry. But appreciate you for tapping in.
Pause.
Super.
Super pause.
Damn. That was soccer pop.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, man.
So, Henry, we appreciate you for tapping in. Can you hear me still? All right. He's gone. All right.
Córtalo.
All right. So, hell of a live. Wow.
Yeah.
Zab. You see what you got yourself into today?
Man, listen.
Hey, Zab is a real one. He goes, "This is great content."
Great content. Great.
Because there's no bullshit. There's no bullshit being fed. We're just speaking what truth is, and that's that.
Because
keeping it 100.
You know what? Over here on the before Champ Mill City Zab Judah Boxing Show, we bringing y'all the real people, the real deals. Henry Garcia, Regis Prograis. You know what I'm saying? Come on, guys. We're not doing no BS over here. We bringing the real guys to the forefront and speak their piece. Speak their piece. That's one thing about this platform we have is everybody speak your piece. You know. Tomorrow, we're gonna find out a lot about the situation with the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney fight. We're gonna find out some more information tomorrow. HLD, you know, he opened up the can today on some dope shit. I mean, I didn't know that either. You know what I'm saying? So,
appreciate that.
Like I said, this is what happens when one can open, all the fucking cans get open. Everything opens up.
Like that.
And the floodgate.
That's
Yo,
the way life
I'm
is.
telling you, there's a lot of floodgates gonna be opened. I'm
and
telling you. I'm just
and
letting you know.
and then like a summer day in the fire hydrant with that can. Woo! With the flood.
Like I said, I'm still, biased on Henny part because I never seen Devin in a fight like that ever. Never.
Yo, but you know what? Mad respect to you, Zab, because you didn't play the political game when you said, yo, man, if what's been said about Regis' situation is the up and up,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
real.
you said, well, then yeah, he should then get his due process and this done. And that was real. I respect that. I really respect that
Hey yo,
because you could have.
y'all gotta remember, man. I deal with clean boxing, bro. I almost died in the ring, bro. I almost died from a dirty fighter. You know what I'm saying? So I know all about this, and I don't condone or I'm gonna be little on nobody doing no evil shit, bro. If you can't beat somebody, don't fight them. You gotta cheat and add stuff to your body, and this is not drugs. You don't add shit to make you better. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's not like cocaine. You add baking soda to make it thicker and sell it more. And that, you know what I mean? You can't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We can't.
My
Yeah,
man.
adding fentanyl. We can't. We not doing that. This is not that. It's not that. If you are held
So,
accountable for your actions, you will be held accountable for your actions. That's it. If you are caught for your action, you will be held accountable, and that's it. And that goes for fair fighting on everybody's part, bro. Everybody.
Zab goes early, bro. Well, who's gonna risk their job, man, to do that? Probably go to jail, man, to
Yeah,
do
I'm just
that.
saying.
And then I'm like, yeah, bro, the guy in the corner's selling everything, bro. You willing to die for that shit? So you
But
tell me?
I'm saying that's two different professional lifestyles that people take. Street corner guys they take a chance. When you're a professional person and you go into an office building, you know what I'm saying? You are supposed to conduct yourself the right way.
Zab,
You know what I'm saying?